Hey, hello guys, boys and girls, forex traders. We're here today again. Today is 25th, the 7th month of 2025, and it's a Friday. It's a Friday, guys. The week is over. The week is over. Yeah, so yesterday we did an analysis on US 30. US 30 is one of our favorite pairs. You see, one of the things that we love about US 30, one of the things that I love about US 30 particularly is that you can almost always predict the price movement. You know, consider the fact that this is 30 topmost American companies. There are human beings out there working tirelessly to make sure that the companies are improving, they are moving on a stable way and all that. So yeah, you can almost just predict price movements in US 30 on like Forex and other instruments you get. So guys, if you go to the monthly time frame, as you guys already know, we do the top down approach. That's what we do here. We trade the direction of the market, we trade the flow of the market. You can see that the US 30 is a constant uptrend. Boom. You see, it's a constant uptrend. It's no brainer. Higher high, higher low, pullback, higher high, higher low. And then, except in the unlikely, maybe COVID 19 happens again, or maybe something drastic happens in the world. That's when US 30 is going to keep crashing. And if US 30 is crashing, it means America is crashing. And we all know that before America crashes, the rest of the world has to crash first. That's the greatest country in the surface of the earth, whether anybody likes it or not, whether Russia likes it or not, whether China likes it or not. The United States is the greatest country in the surface of the earth, and that's period. So if the US 30 keeps crashing, it means the world is crashing. So aside that, you should always just have in mind that the US 30 is constantly going up because it's constantly growing. The country is growing. The top most 30 companies are growing because they are actively working on these companies. So just put in the back of your mind that most of the times you're going to be buying US 30. And mind you, when I'm trading US 30, I I just feel like I'm investing. I don't even really see it as trading. I see it as I'm investing because I'm confident that it's always gonna keep going up. So I just wait for pullbacks. Boom, I get in and hold. One thing about US 30 for me was I get in, I'm holding. I'm not even second guessing. I'm holding. I can take partials along the way, but I am holding till I feel like, oh, it's okay. Let me just chill and all that. But for the most part, we're constantly holding US 30. We've been buying US 30 from this point. If you watch some of the videos that I made some time ago, you see that I did an analysis on how we started buying US 30 right from this point. We've been buying US 30 right from here since we had this major pullback. Let me go to the 4 hours. This is the daily. Let me go to the 4 hours so that you guys can see. Yep. So we've been buying US 30 right from this major pullback, and we had a double bottom. As you guys can see, we had a major pullback and then a double bottom. Yeah. You don't need nobody to tell you that a double bottom is a strong bullish signal. Yeah, so we had a double bottom here. So we've been buying right from this area and then we've been holding a lot of positions, taking profits, getting in again. Imagine getting in on the trade around this zone, and then you've been holding. Do you know how many pips, you know, or basis point we've gotten from this, adding positions, getting out, and all that. So, for the most part, US 30 is a buy most of the times. Is that maybe you want to do some short sales and all that. But if you trade the US 30 using the investing mindset, you're constantly buying. With that being said, we did an analysis here yesterday, and then you guys can see that while US 30 was going up, it had to slow down a bit, take some chill. Come on, it has to chill a little bit. It can't just keep going up, boo, 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 boo. At least at some point, it has to like chill, consolidate. Now, this looks like a consolidation. But then again, it formed a pattern. What a beautiful US 30. It formed a head and shoulder pattern. You guys can see these yellow lines that I use here, left shoulder, and then head, right shoulder. Even this right shoulder is forming a double bottom. Like, guys, when you see a pattern, when you see a signal, an A plus setup, like, it's just so overwhelming. Like, you'd be like, oh my goodness, there's no reason in the world why this trade is not going to play out. But guess what? Again, it can still not play out. But for the most part, this is what you call an A plus setup. This is an A plus setup. This is an A plus setup. As much as nothing is guaranteed, but these are the kind of setups that you're supposed to take. This way, you're gonna win at least 9 out of 10 times. Then we just give that one time to probability, because trading is a game of probability. So it's very okay for us to give that one time to probability. But when you have a pattern like this on a 4 hour time frame, you've seen from two left shoulder, from two right shoulder, and the right shoulder is giving you a double bottom, guys. As if that's not enough, we have the first touch, swing low, swing high, or whatever you want to call this, but first touch, second touch of the trend line. Oh my goodness. Now, although we took this trade from here because we saw our candle close, the 4 hours candle close above this neckline of the double bottom where you see this pink bar. We see a 4 hour candles close. Guys, this was an aggressive entry, but considering all the signals that we had, we were like, fuck it, we're gonna go in. So yeah, we got in. If price decides to keep going up, we're good. If it pulls back a little bit, just like it's doing right now, we're still very good, because we're expecting that since price is pulling back, it's just gonna form a third touch of the trend line. And if it does that, it keeps going up. So we might be on a little drawdown now because it's a little below our entry, but we are super confident. We are super confident. It's just a little pullback, because ordinarily this was an aggressive entry. We would have probably wanted to wait for this break and retest, but now, considering all the confirmations we already had, we're like, why do we want to be so perfect? Trading is not, you don't have to be perfect. Just get the necessary confirmation, get in, use proper risk management. Yeah. So we're waiting for price to get to this. Okay, we're hoping that price is gonna get here to form a third touch of the trend line. And if we like, we might just add another more position. Otherwise, we will just wait and let price keep going. Because we intend to hold this position for a very long time. As you guys can see, this is an all-time high key level. This is an all-time high key level. This is the highest price that US 30 has ever gotten to since the history of US 30. So if price breaks this level, we're very confident that we're gonna be going up for a very long time, and we're gonna be holding this trade as an investment to milk out as much money that we can milk out from US 30. We are investors. We hold. Once the trade is going our direction, we hold. We're not skeptical. We're not afraid. We have our stop loss. If he comes and kick us out, why not? We'll look for another opportunity. But from what we're seeing here, bro, we're heading for the top. We're headed for the top. Nothing but the top. This is a perfect A list, A plus setup. All right. So for those of you who did not take this trade with us yesterday, you still have an opportunity to get in. You can just get in right now, or you can just wait for price to get to to touch this the third touch of the trend line. Look for the necessary confirmation and get in. But as far as I'm concerned, whoever wants to take this trade, you can take this trade from around the zone because we're confident that we're going up. Nothing is stopping us. Nothing can stop us. We are on the way up on US 30. All right. So, guys, if this is not love, I don't know what you guys can call that then because I'm on this trade. I've been making a lot of money from US 30 and I'm here sharing the same information with you guys because one thing about Forex trading is if I'm making money, it doesn't stop you from making money. And if you're making money, it doesn't stop me from making money. So this is not some business secret where you don't want to share this information because when you share this information, it's gonna reduce the chances of you making money. No, forex trading is not like that. Because you see some people, they're like, "Oh, if you're making so much money from trading, why don't you just keep it a secret?" No, it's not a secret. We can all just be making money from trade. As a matter of fact, if you're taking the same trade I'm taking, and a whole lot of people in the world are taking the same trade from the way Forex works, it's gonna increase the chances of that trade going the direction that we want it to go. If we are all buying, then it's a more buy. If we're all selling, it's a more sell. So we even want more people to do what we do. So trading is one thing that the more you share it, the better you get and the more successful you get. So it's not something we keep a secret. It's all love, guys. All right, that's that for US 30. Okay, let's do a quick recap on GBP USD. We also took a trade on GBP USD and we've been in profit. We got here, price pullback. We're still very confident. Listen, guys, pullbacks are necessary. When you get into a trade and then you're in profit, boom, you've not reached your target because this is our target, right? This is our target. We use same analysis top-down approach. We already know that GBP USD is bullish. So we took our entry here. Now the criteria with which we took this trade was, excuse me, the criteria with which we took this trade was we just waited for price to get to this key level and a counter trend line break. Boom. As you guys can see, the 4 hours candle closed above it, and then we got it. This is mechanical mode of trading. You don't second guess it. It's a strategy you've tested over time and it works. You know, and then yeah, once you see all the necessary confirmation, you get it. So yeah, when profits and we're happy, oh, we're so much profit, and then suddenly boom, retracement is normal. The market does not move in a straight line. You must have pullbacks. So around this pullback area where we have this bar also happens to be our Fibonacci zero point 0.5 to 0.618 level. And we're expecting to see some form of confirmation to get in for that buy here. But we stay patient. As you guys know, patience is the game. Patience is the game. So we're waiting to see if we can find any confirmation around here. Then we can start more position and continue to buy GBP USD. So those of you who would like to trade GBP USD, stay tuned. I'm gonna subscribe to this channel. Click the like button because I'm gonna be posting more analysis, more signals on US 30 and GBP USD so that you guys can enjoy the ride with me. Okay, so we'll stay patient, but from the look of things, if this does not happen today, being Friday 25th of the 7th month of 2025, it might just have to be on Monday. But We're not in a rush. We're waiting for all the confirmation that we need. Price can as well decide to just come down, boom, and get here again. Give us a confirmation before it starts going up. So we trade particularly price action. We don't tell the market what to do. We just wait to see what happens, and then we make an informed decision. So, but for the most part, US 30 is what we're most anticipating right now because it's already giving us all the confirmations that we need. We're already on this trade, and then we're already on this trade as well. We're on drawdown on both, but that's a normal pullback. And yeah, that's it for now. So stay tuned, subscribe, and hit the like button for more videos. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Still remain your best. Successful success. I love you guys. Peace.